Hello. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna get there. We're gonna get it at some point. Let's see. I'm gonna get it right. We're gonna do it. Probably. Hello, little one. I'm really glad that tracking is not picking up at all. It's so great. So great. What do you mean by here? Why are we being ominous? Ominous. Ominous. Because I don't know. It's one of those days, you know? So yeah. Thank you for first ER. Thank you for second dark. Don't go postal on ER, okay? I think you're gonna drive dark crazy, ER. Thank you, Hydra. Thank you for third, little one. Poor Dark. Y'all too slow for real. God. Be careful with that language. YouTube might, although we're not streaming to YouTube, but YouTube might think you're a child. And then you'll have to prove that you're an adult. No children allowed here. Oh yeah. Yeah. No contemporary slang. Yeah, speak like an old fogey and be all hippin' with it. Or not hippin' with it. Not hippin' with the times. Faux shizzle. I clicked the redeem button. It gave me an error. Which redeem button? The first one? Probably because Yara was pushing. Let me see if StreamerBot has any information. Let's see, action cues maybe, action history. Action history, VIP check, auto watch time, trio reset. Yeah. Trio completed. Trio. So let's see. At 8:22:38, and then at 8:22:44 is the second one of the first. Poor Dark. I'm sorry, Dark. I need to do like a head pat redeem for other people outside of me, you know? To have like it given to users. I know there's like some people that do like a hug redeem and all that, and I was looking into what is it? Let's see. I think it was I have a problem. I have an addiction with widgets. If it weren't apparent. But one of my, let's see, where are my favorites? Yeah, I don't want to complete my account. Go away. I already have that one, so I don't need that one. Remove that from my favorites collection. Okay, thanks. It's a love meter. And I know there's similar things, and I think it's kind of cute. Like those little on-screen avatars. I wanted to do that too. Like, I really like those two. But I wanted them to be, I guess they have ones where it's like the current viewers. I thought there was ones where it was like the subs got to be there, but I think it is just like I think it's just like the viewers. You lot are all extremely sluggish, honestly, and on Jove. What's Jove? By Jove. By Jove. He's got it. This is way too tight. Oh god. I'm debating on. Thank you. Gracias, Don Messi. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? But I guess I could do like those little avatars. But I thought the like love meter was kind of cute because you can kind of do it. Estoy cansado y tú. Estoy. No me va bien. Ish. I'm trying to sound older for YouTube. Yeah. Estoy. I don't know like the best way. And that because just a lot of things, I think. The hip pain is obviously not helping things. I'm gonna probably be taking meds shortly. But that does tend to make my head all foggy too, so it's kind of like a one or the other thing. So I usually don't. But I do know that there's like some ones where it's like you can do like a I'll be okay. Where you do it gives like a random percentage on how people are doing. How long have you been no longer a mermaid? About 2 weeks, I think. It was like right before my birthday. I think it was actually 2 weeks today-ish, right? Like the 21st-ish. It was like right before. I think. Let's see. Thank you. But yeah, I don't know. Yar doesn't know what's going on, just that. he gets first. I have missed much. Cannot be. It's okay. It's okay. We have it on. Are you kidding me? I tested it and everything. I had it. It was tested. It was working. Seen a few seconds ago. Okay, there's the ping. Okay, there's that one. Redeems. Fetch redeems. There. Okay. Oh, what was the intensity? It was 30 duration. No, not 50. No, 0.5. Oh my god. Oh god, why? There we go. So then, no, not mouth sounds. Why are we? Zzzt. Needs to be there. Shockers, that one. That one. Okay. So then, it should. 50 sounds good. A duration of 50 seconds. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Okay, so that's attached. So it should work. Ostensibly. Theoretically. Why? Why are you choosing violence when you got first? If anything, I feel like this would be more on more apt to. Where is it? Where is it? It should be on. Where is it? Platforms? Bzzzt. It's enabled. So where is mine? Googly eyes. Matsuji. There it is. Is it just not close enough? Maybe the. Oh, come on. Actions. I heard it, but I didn't feel it. So maybe it was. Was it working? Oops. Nope. Wrong one. Should I do my random one and see if it works? I don't know if I should. I'm a little nervous. Okay, I'll do it. We'll do a random zap. Okay, yep, it works. I got it. It's working. I have, and you're gonna hear a lot of wind apparently, because apparently we're having a lot of wind. But outdated jelly. Ah, fuck. I thought I updated most of it, but clearly I did not. I was working on it though. I was working on it. I'm actually really excited about the rank stuff. And I'm gonna try and make it a little bit more visible on Discord. But I just got bullied on TikTok. I was a mod and they didn't want me to win. Oh, I'm sorry. I got demodded today too. But that's okay. That's okay. Is it a shock collar? In a sense. It's the apparatus for it. And I don't wear it as a collar around the neck, because they actually tell you not to, because that's not safe. There are actual places that you're not supposed to be wearing this, and so I put it on my arms usually. Sometimes when I was playing Soma, it was on my thigh, and I really hate things on my thighs. I hate my thighs being touched. I hate being poked in my thighs. You know that like kid thing that they would do at your knee, and they would like squish and go see how high up your leg you could go? I hated that so much that I would strike people. I was a bit of a menace. I hate being touched. I get that. Yeah, I get that. I've been trying for only 25 years, definitely only 25 million years, to be okay with physical touch. And I'm getting better. I've gotten better. But yeah. Wait, she's a wolf now. I know, Dark. I'm working on it. Slowly but surely. They literally voted me off because before they even let me start, because they knew I was a mod. Oh no, how to bully you. I'm sending little kids to touch your thighs. I don't like children. So, I'm not gonna say anything sus. Because I have a really fucked up sense of humor. But I won't tolerate it from other people's children. Because I don't actually like children. I like my children. I also have like an instinctual drive that I have to keep my children alive and safe. And I actually want to. But other people's children, that's another story. Hello, beautiful. How are you doing? I'm here. How are you, my little devil? How are you? I despise children. I tolerate children depending, and if they're cute, they're more tolerable. But ugly children are harder to deal with. Hi, I'm here. Hi, I'm here. I'm Mina. Welcome in, Nightcore. These headphones are not comfy. I was really bummed. They like smushed my head. I think my partners are more comfortable because they're like broken in or stretched out, or they have a bigger head than me. But this one is just. And the trigger is not on for now. Yeah, I don't know what I was gonna do today. I was tempted to not do anything today, but I'll probably turn them back on shortly. Just sorry. But thank you, Nightcore. I'm glad it works. I don't know about 30 though. 30 seems a bit much. But sometimes the spacer that I have makes it so I don't feel it at all. So I need to find like a happy medium, or I just need to order. Oh wait. August 5th. I don't have money though. Let's see. I don't have the money though. Let's see. Because that would be. How much would that be? That would be one zapper. Wait, one zapper. I don't need a hub. I already have that. And 2 spacers. Would be $72 plus like another 25 shipping. So 100 something. Why is it so much? Maybe I don't need a spacer. I do need a spacer. The spacers I have work, but I don't think they fit right. But these ones look basically the same. Maybe they're thinner. Maybe they're shorter. Maybe they're more shallow. Are they more shallow? They don't look it. I don't know. Or no balls. I don't have balls. I don't have those to begin with, Yar. So. Unless you're reading fetch. Which I'm not gonna fetch either. I don't fetch. Look at me. Do I look like somebody who plays fetch? Do I? Besides, wouldn't you go and fetch it for me? I'd appreciate it very much if you retrieve What? What? Is it the eyes? Is it the eyes, Kaisen? Fine, fine. 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 I came back. Well, I go to sleep tonight. I feel bad if tomorrow I get better. I have an excellent night, and hopefully things will improve for you. It'll be okay. Thank you, Missy. Buenas noches, Don Missy. Thank you for being such a good boy, Missy. Gracias, Missy. Don Missy. I am now a wolf. Oh, I like this time. Purple? You like purple? Hi, Kyrie. Hi. But what is Brawlhalla? What's a Brawlhalla? It sounds like fun. Only the best of the best gets into Valhalla. Game. Game. Brawlhalla is a fighting game. I'm not good at fighting games. Brawlhalla. Free-to-play platform fighting game developed by Blue Mammoth Games. A platform fighter? I don't know how to play fighting games very well. I'm a button masher. Smash Bros. Like, yeah. But I only play Kirby, and that's because he can fly. That's because he can fly. I don't know how to play anybody else. I'm not good at fighting games. Wow. What? I'm not like you, Kyrie. I'm built differently. Poorly, but differently. I'm good. A small few fighting games. I know you do. Wasn't it Tekken? Don't you play Tekken? Mug design, come with a model. It was the art, so I'll show you the art actually. Oh, and I don't know if you guys have seen my Be Right Back screen. Okay, apparently I didn't have my microphone. But yeah, this one came with the model. And then the starting screen has this art. And there's like a bunch of different colors, obviously. But I thought like the nighttime one looked super good for like a mug. So I was just kind of looking around for like print on demand places. Very head patable, unlike the Mina. I know. You can always pat my head. I just might gnaw on some ankles occasionally. I played Tekken for like 2 days, yeah. I know, I think Kyrie I've seen play, or at least talk about Tekken. Because I know there's a VTuber, Tyrant VT, he does Tekken games, I believe. I don't know if he still streams, but I've played it on stream. Tyrant, yeah. Ivan, I think he's more, I haven't seen him on Twitch, but I think he's more active on, YouTube, maybe. I like stickers for my guitar. Yeah. No, and I have, I got permission. Hi, Nessie. Hi, my dear. I got permission from that artist of the starting soon screen, because I asked about like what are the limitations, can I use it for like a starting soon screen, or can I just post it, and then like if I wanted to buy commercial rights, how much would that be? And she was like, oh, I'm pretty lax on it, so you can use it for whatever, but I'm gonna at least what's it, reimburse if I do end up selling mugs or anything for that credit. Yeah, that. Well, credit and also like not subsidy. What is it? Royalties or something? I don't know. But at least pay like a percentage of any sales. Yeah, pay royalties. Yeah. Hi, Silicon. So let me take some meds. I apologize. This will make my head foggy, but it's been one of those days, and I just yeah. I'm gonna get scolded tomorrow from my physical therapist. But I have been doing the exercises more frequently. It's just not as frequently as I should be doing it. Mug root beer isn't mean a mug. Every drink should go in a mug. Wine, mug. Hard liquor, mug. Apple juice, mug. Hot stuff, plastic cup. Oh, shoot. Oh no, it's too far away. Oh god. Kyuju mug. Yes. My physical therapist hated me because I didn't do the exercises once. I ended up fine. I'm not fine. So that's why I need to do my physical therapy stuff. Kyu. Oh, Kyu. If it's drinkable. I just like mugs. Uh-oh, why is there a low battery? Okay. Uh-oh. Why aren't you charging then? Oh my god, I quit. I give up. Why do I bother? What? Okay. So then where is this plugged into? Because it should always be... Oh my god. No gamer subs until you do your physical activities, Mina. What joke's on you? Work out. 아이고. 아야. 怎么样？为什么? There, see? You are fine. Why do you... Finnish pronunciation, Kilju is a Finnish word for mead, like... Ooh, mead! Homemade alcoholic beverage made from a source of carbohydrates, cane sugar, honey, yeast, water, making it affordable and cheap to produce. I think I've had mead recently. I think. It's been a while. I don't drink often. Because I can't do it. I think I'm allergic to it. Or it's a psychosomatic thing, but I get like... It really depresses my respiratory system. So it's like, I always forget to breathe. So I don't do it very often. But I will say, Rokujin is like... And I'm a lady of a certain age who cannot seem to process alcohol very well, and I never have been, but also it's getting worse as I've gotten older. Except I'm not old, I'm just decrepit. And so, Tego, hello. And so drinking alcohol has it takes like at least a week to get over. But the Rokujin, I can wake up feeling maybe tired, but that like horrible hungover sense. And I've gotten like shit-faced on it. Good night, hi and bye again. Good night, Diego. Enjoy your blurple pillow. Good night, Diego, my dear. Oh, I need to blurple. Yeah, blue purple. Blurple. It's a very technical term. Yes. Let's see. Let me update some of this lore stuff. Aura, hi, my dear. Let's see. It was the Bzzzt redeem. What is the Bzzzt? It's a little piece of tech. Mina thought would spice it up. No. No, no. What am I? No wolves are harmed by the use of this. It merely startles the little streamer, which isn't difficult to do. She's got the constitution of a wet paper bag. Redeem with... what do we have? Lamplight. We'll just do channel points. Biddies or Ko-fi tips. For more information, check out that link. I apologize for the wind. The wind is really strong tonight. Can I trauma dump on you about the one thing that I did something on a day that happened one time, so that one time happened made me feel something one time, and one day that one time made that one day happen? I don't know what I'm even saying anymore. Okay, yeah, sure. As long as I get to trauma dump about my everything on the always of the everyday and forever and always, and there's no end to it, so it happens on the regular every moment of every day to dump trauma. Does that work? Is that in the same vein? Probably not. Probably not. Exactly. Exactly, little Mon. I don't even know either. Let's see. Pie Shock is an interesting way to spice up your stream. If you're into that thing, not sponsored. Okay. And then, what was it? The Lurk isn't quite where I want it to be as far as that. Also, if people care about their birthday being like noticed and stuff, we have a birthday command, and it is user birthday, so it is exclamation point birthday set. Should be able. Game master me, blah bleh bleh bleh. I can't stick out my tongue. But hello my dear. Hi fire. I see. Okay, so when 3 years later, and that's my story. Let's hear yours now. Long ago and far away, before the Big Bang happened, there was trauma. Hey, hi, how are you? I'm here. I'm doing better. Bro, my Wi-Fi keeps turning off. Oh, I don't know if my connection is going to be particularly great. I hear like everything blowing away out there. Hello, Allie. Hello, my dear. How are you? Hello. But that trauma dump, like the reminders have always been there. They were just bubbly, and now I have the not bubbly kind. But yeah. So I don't know. So I don't know if it's your Wi-Fi, or if it's my connection, or if it's Twitch, or if it's all of the above. Probably all of the above. Let's see, we're gonna do that, I guess. And doing good. Hope you're as well. I'm improving. Your noise canceling is working well, by the way. Oh, awesome. I'm glad. I'm surprised by that because I can definitely hear the baby monitor. So I'm guessing you guys can hear it too. Can I call you Wolfkun, the Queen Wolfster? I guess so. Kaisen-kun. Oh, Mama-chan. No, it has to be Hahawe. Oh, poor captions. Highway, call me Highway. But yeah, let's see. I overexerted myself today because I got this like shelf thing. Highway. highway. I was thinking more like haha way. Although I guess I don't want to be your guys' haha. And the way. Stormy. There's some white noise, yes. But oh my gosh. Big shout out for Stormy. Moves things way too fast. I get a little wordy with my shout outs. I get a little wordy. Telltale heart. Okay. Yeah. But the wind and rain is not there. I'm so surprised. Because I can hear it. Especially that. Like, hey, is that another Finnish something? Although you did it in Pian. So I was like, oh, my nose is so stuffy, I apologize. Okay, let me grab things. I think it's just been one of those. One of those lifetimes. One of those lifetimes indeed. Oh god. It's fine. Who needs... I don't need hips. I see. I definitely agree with you. I don't know what you said. It's the Hangul, the Korean writing of the highway that Yard posted above. But I was gonna say you could call me haha ue, haha ue, which is like, I don't remember, because you said it's not Japanese. It's the predecessor to that. I don't know linguistics. In the words of one of the greatest artists of our time, hips don't lie. I wish I could sing. Oh, I can sing. I wish I could sing well. That would be nice. Patje is a highway. Is highway in Finnish? Oh, I see. I still can't even say your name right. Why are you giving me more words to butcher? Huh? I remember when you brought me on stream to sing and everyone said I was good. What do you mean? Is this a joke? Because I think you have the wrong person. I don't think I've had anybody else on the stream, have I? Real, no fake. What's going on? I'm so lost. Don't make me get lost in my own garden. Just because it's vast and endless and easy to get lost in. I need to get, maybe when I get Twitch payout, I'm gonna get another one of the quick releases so I can put the mic on the stand. Are you? Sorry, just a moment. Because it keeps squeaking and moving and I don't want it to. technically had your cat many times on stream. Yes. It's been a while since he's come and actually, like, done anything by the microphone. He just instead screams loudly in the bedroom. Definitely did when you were still in your mermaid form. When you said one lucky person was to come on, and I got picked, and I had song from the start by Laufe. Everyone said I did pretty good. Oh, I see. I see. See, it's like just making like spring noises when it shouldn't. Stop making spring noises. Bad. Did I make that believable? Probably. I'm very easy to confuse. Just because I have gotten land legs does not mean I have gotten a brain. I have a cranium, but it is still empty. But I have a floof tail, and that's all that really matters. I can't tell what is outside noises and what is me like bumping into things, and I don't think I'm bumping into things, but the floof is unmatched. I know. I need to gotta make a brain emote now. Well, I can't because there's none. But I want to make, you know those like the chat things where the chat is like sitting on your shoulder or what have you. I want to do that, but have like chat on my tail. Just hanging from the tail. Because it's so floofy, isn't it? So soft, so welcoming, and a perfect place to take a nap. And I get flung around so much. Well, maybe. So you don't have to ride on the tail. You don't have to be on the tail. But if you are, I am not liable for any injury and or death that may occur due to the unpredictable nature of a floofy tail. An excited, happy, floofy tail. So I feel like, as long as you sign the waiver, I'm not liable for any damages, injury, or death, nor physical nor mental trauma associated with being moved around. What causes the wagging? I think smiles. But the problem is, like, I can't furrow my brow very well. It doesn't register it as well. So I flipped it where I had it yesterday. I flipped it where I raised my eyebrows and it would furrow the brows, so it'd be like, angry. But then the tail wouldn't move when I smiled. Your head isn't empty anymore, it's just full of flowers and fluff now. I guess so. Dust bunnies. Go from sea bunnies to dust bunnies. In my head. But I will charge rent for the empty space between the sides of my head. Flowers and fluff are not known for their processing power, though. Yes. Is it possible to list the empty space on Airbnb? I hear that they've changed I got an email about how they're changing payment processing, so I don't know if I'm going to use Airbnb. I do know that there's a lot of shit that goes down with it, and people just don't like to use it anymore because of various different things. So I don't know if I'm going to go with Airbnb. I'll probably list it on like Facebook Market or Craigslist. Make sure you bring snacks, and then I think that's about it. And clean up after yourself, because I'm not going to do the cleaning. I am not a cleaning lady, which is why my house looks like a mess. Yes. I did not get those skill points of keeping a tidy and organized home. But I do now have a shelf with things, and it has my books. Or some of my books, I guess. Where's my other books? Where are my big books? Because I have my big books around. Because I kind of need that. Where are you? Okay. This one's Grimm's. Oops. Where is it? I don't know where it went. I was gonna make a squishy with these perler beads. I was gonna put them in one of the squishy skins and see what it sounded like at some point. Rip what? What are we ripping? Praise be. After over 1,700 days of Duolingo, I finally deleted the app. Oh, it sounds like you ripped something. Oh, probably did. Probably. Oh, here it is. It was at my feet the whole time. Well, not technically at my feet. Okay. How are you today, Derpy? So should I stop automating stuff, Derpy? I was told by Kugler that I'm supposed to let my mods do work. But I was trying to make it so you guys didn't have to do work. Been doing it every day for years. What made you stop? I said there was AI first coming. Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. Never mind. I don't think I reinstalled it on my phone. I didn't get very far, and I wasn't going to pay for that shit anyways. Let's see. Okay. Oh, are you going to have like the poems separated from the... that looks like a fiction. Okay. Telltale Heart. Telltale Heart is page 502. Been doing it every day since 2020. Finally had the courage to delete it. Good for you, Yar. Pachi, 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 pachi. My Duolingo really doubled down on that. Oh yeah, I did see that a bunch of their people got let go, or were threatened to be, or there was rumors about it happening, I guess. But I guess they're not rumors, huh? I feel like out of anything to implement AI, language learning is the worst. Yeah. Yeah. the amount of trouble I had just trying to get like things to work with StreamerBot without having to pester my engineer friends, my IT friends. I will admit I have used the Code Companion thing, the ChatGPT Code Companion, and it is sometimes really helpful, and then other times it is helpful in the fact that it is a very bad rubber duck. Like, it's a rubber duck, and I'll get there on my own after explaining to ChatGPT why it doesn't work. So ultimately, I guess I didn't need it, huh? But I really try not to use it. It's usually like last ditch effort, and then it's like sometimes it'll work. Most times it leads me to the right questions anyways to end up Googling again. I feel like as long as it's up to you. I'm just here to keep an eye on chat. Chat seems to be generally calm and respectful, right? I think so. If anything, AutoMod really gets on people. About really stupid stuff too. If AI keeps getting data from other AI on what words mean, it's going to cause a lot of accidental changes and confusion, causing words to lose their original meaning, and less humans to keep it in check. Yeah. I feel like that's it with a lot of stuff, right? You have a problem with something on YouTube, you're not going to get a person, you're going to get AI. You have a problem with whatever, you're not going to get a person, you're going to get AI. And then, like, you maybe will get a human reviewer, but then it's not necessarily, or something, I don't know. A telltale heart. True. Nervous. Very, very dreadfully nervous. I had been, and am. But why will you say that I am mad? The disease had sharpened my senses, not destroyed, not dulled them. Model collapse is a whole thing. In my experience, a code companion would be good at showing examples of generic code, but that's about it. Really screws up the specific stuff, so you have to do it anyway. So what you said about making you ask the right questions is pretty accurate, I think. Yeah. Or it's like, here, do this thing, and then I look and really think about it, and I go, why was I approaching it from this way? Because neither of these make sense, when I could easily just do it this way. Oh well. Although I will say, for StreamerBot, they have a Discord server, and the people there are super helpful. So it's usually, I beat my head against it. And when I can't figure that out, I debate on who is the least inconvenienced for me to ask questions. So, yeah. Let's see. Above all was a sense of hearing acute. I heard all things in heaven and in the earth. I heard many things in hell. How then am I mad? Hearken and observe how healthily, how calmly I can tell you the whole story. It is impossible to say how first the idea entered my brain, but once conceived, it haunted me day and night. Object there was none. Passion there was none. I loved the old man. He had never wronged me. He had never given me insult. For his gold I had no desire. I think it was his eye. Yes, it was this. One of his eyes resembled that of a vulture, a pale blue eye with a film over it. Whenever it fell upon me, my blood ran cold. And so, by degrees, very gradually, I made up my mind to take the life of the old man, and thus rid myself of the eye forever. found that a single pass-through code LLMs is about as good as I'd get from a fresh junior dev SE. It's actually more work than it's worth, but there are a few classes of work that can actually produce useful output. For example, making it write functional documentation like JavaDoc. But ignore me, I'm a distraction for the content in this context. No, you're fine. I don't think I understand any of that. As a linguist, I find it disgusting that they'd use AI to make language lessons. Yeah. No, I don't even think. I think my problem with Duolingo is that it doesn't explain like any sentence structure or why things are the way they are. It's here are these words, learn them and memorize them, good luck. Duolingo doing that is beyond confusing on so many levels. Well, community section. Oh. Yeah. They removed it for some reason. Yeah. Anytime I did it, it was just like, okay. It was kind of like Rosetta Stone trying to do the Japanese thing. It was like, yeah, I'm gonna learn more from just reading my textbook from college. To try and freshen up. I don't even know where that book is anymore. It's somewhere in the basement, but really I should learn Spanish before I learn any other language. Or Korean. I should probably learn my mother tongue. Hi Mick, how are you? Now, this is the point. You fancy me mad. Madmen know nothing. But you should have seen me. You should have seen how wisely I proceeded, with what caution, with what foresight, with what dissimulation I went to work. I can't read. I'm illiterate. I was never kinder to the old man than during the whole week before I killed him. And every night, about midnight, I turned the latch of his door and opened it, oh, so gently. How are you doing, cutie? I'm doing okay. I'm doing better now. How are you, my dear? I was trying to learn German for a little until I realized most of the stuff they teach you is useless. German, my main language. Chosanma? Are we reading Poe? Yes, we are. We are. Duke has been summoned by the Poe. I guess it's morning, right? Guten Morgen, Mick. I don't know German. I somehow still exist. You should probably sleep. It's like, what, 4 a.m. or something like that for you? Mein Deutsch ist, right? Mein Deutsch ist scheiße. Is Gesundheit morning. Gesundheit morning. Bier und Brot bitte. Ist. Adel. I told you, Yar, I can barely speak English, okay? 我说一点的中文，但是我睡了在高中学，所以我的中文说的不太好。Now we gotta just hope that UA is not here to hear my terrible Chinese. Now I get why Yar reacts like this as a linguist. Your German wasn't that bad. I think you're just flattering me, Mick. And maybe sleep deprived. Badonka. He is. He is what? Flattering me, right? I like being flattered. What's wrong with a little flattery, Yar? Huh? What's wrong with a gentleman flattering me? As the wind takes my window. What about boondunks? Boondunkadunks. Bodunkadunks? Like a booty? Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Before I killed him. And gently down. Okay. And every night, about midnight, I turned the latch of his door and opened it. I like it. We got a booty and it's a Grim Reaper. I turned the latch of his door and opened it oh so gently. And then, when I had made an opening sufficient for my head, I put in a dark lantern, all closed, that no light shone out. And then I thrust in my head. Didn't you already say that you put your head in? Opening sufficient for my head. Oh, okay. Oh, you would have laughed. How cunningly. Oh, you would have laughed to see how cunningly I thrust it in. How cunningly I thrust it in. Yes, you would have laughed. I moved it very slowly. I moved it slowly, very slowly, so that I might not disturb the old man's sleep. It took me an hour to place my whole head within the opening. So far I could see him as he lay upon his bed. Minari, have you eaten and drunk enough today? Probably. Maybe. I don't know, it's been hot. I don't eat when it's hot. I hate the summer. And we're all out of fresh fruit. Hello, Zog. Hello. But maybe, Mina thrusting it in deep. Very slowly, Derpy. Very slowly. Rip, I forgot a new thingy. I know, I'm sorry, my dear Zog. Yes, today. A little bit, I think. I had tuna. I made tuna. Do we have new badges? We do. We do. It starts with clouds because fog. Lore stuff I need to type up. It's slightly there. It's somewhat there. But yeah, I had lunch. I had lunch, and I had liquids. I've drank today. What else did I eat? I ate something recently. What did I eat? Carrots? Whatever my children didn't end up finishing for dinner. I ate some of that. And some Kit Kat bars. Not like a full, like, Kit Kat, but like pieces of it from Kiddo's, what's it? Kiddo's thingies. Internet is acting up. Mine? Or is it yours? Because mine says green, but I don't trust it. Not with how windy it sounds. Whoever it is out there rapping at my window, can you do it a little quieter, please? You're not lagging? Okay. The badges are really pretty. Yeah, I got them at I got them from Etsy. I think I have. Do I have? Maybe I don't have all my. I don't know if I have all my credits updated, but yeah, Etsy. I think it's Asset Shop, maybe. Probably Asset Shop. I use a lot of their stuff. My internet. Okay. Let's see. It took me an hour to place my whole head within the opening so far that I could see him as he lay upon his bed. Ha! Would a madman have been so wise as this? And then, when my head was well in the room, I undid the lantern cautiously. Oh, so cautiously. Cautiously. I have to go, I guess. I can't hear you, by the way. At all? I'm sorry, Yar. Thank you for stopping by. Good night. Oyasumi. I hear you for the record. Okay. Okay. Is it windy by you? It's so windy over here. I didn't even think it was supposed to rain or anything. Thank you. Thank you, Sock. Let's see. Hi, J-Man. And then we're gonna probably have to do that. Oh, wait. I'm back. Hi, back. I'm Mina. Also for changing thingies. I know, my dear. I know. I'll have an explanation later. I just been busy. Oh, so cautiously, for the hinges creaked. I undid it just so much that a single thin ray fell upon the vulture's eye. And this I did for 7 long nights. Every night, just at midnight, but I found the eye was always closed, and so it was impossible to do the work, for it was not the old man who vexed me, but his evil eye. And every morning, when the day broke, I went boldly into the chamber and spoke courageously to him, calling him by name, in a hearty tone, and inquiring how he passed the night. So, you see... Hello, Kusarigama. It is not windy, but I wouldn't describe it as... It's not windy, but I wouldn't describe it as notably windy. But I've lived the last 5 years in a place where 40 miles per hour wind gusts were a weekly thing, so my standard of windy is now might peel off the shingles. That's true, that's true. I think I'm in that kind of area, just on the other side of the state. Turn down the cooldown for bzzzt, probably. I don't usually get this much activity, because it doesn't usually work. It doesn't usually work. For some reason. Despite my best efforts, too. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Technology. That's what I'm doing wrong. It hates me. I thought with my MRI being around, like, I guess it was my neck, it wasn't my head. I thought maybe they would fix my weird tech magnetic field thing. Didn't work. Hi, Rin. I feel like I use it the most. Maybe. I don't know. There's been a couple of people. I'm trying, Kusarigama. I can't get it to work. I can't get it to work. Do you guys hear that now? Because it definitely makes noise. Okay. Yes, I hear something. Yes. I've been hearing the wind. Okay. How's it hanging? Maybe like lanterns? Or more like the vines. That's how it's hanging. By chains, by vines. It's electrifying, yeah. Oh, Yarko was here, and no, it shows up in my, oh my gosh, it shows up in my thingy. I'm gonna post it in, I gotta post this in, in Discord as proof. Where's my mouse? There. Blah. I almost sent it to my partner. That is, I don't know, do I put it in memes? I don't know. There you go. There, Kusarigama. Where is your nose? Right here. It's a small dot. I'm an anime girl. Okay? Besides, my actual nose is very small. I really fucked up and can't move air. Not properly anyways. But see, it worked. At least in my chat thing on the stream manager. Those are beautiful, thank you. Should I just have like a folder of them and just like change out my profile pictures with that? Your hair is blocking 90% of your nose. Well, yes. But I still couldn't breathe before. Fine. Okay, I'll read. I'm gonna eat it. Thank you, Wes. Why is it always the sub one? It never is properly. She has trouble breathing. I've always had trouble breathing. Happy 5 months. Yes. It's actually her nose hair. I trimmed that, thank you. What kind of I hit my mic with my face. What kind of person do you take me for? Mina is a pug. Although it is funny. Let me see, where's my stream element? When I was in first grade, I got where are my alerts? I got made fun of by a girl as let's see, where is it? Okay, change video, and it should be alert 5, submit, volume control, there's no volume. Okay, so wait, oh wait, that's not what I want. Layers, alerts, because it should all be the same when I was a young boy. Right? But I got made fun of by a white girl, and I didn't know I was any different from anybody, because my siblings are white. 1920 by 1080, right? 1920 by 1080. Center widget. Settings. Follower. Because like the follower works. Variation. No variations. And then text animation settings. Yeah. So then subscriber should be animation settings. I think is fine. Yeah. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I want when Wes resubs there to be very pretty wisteria all over because Wes deserves it. And get some sleep. Stress hasn't been helping. I'm sorry, Wes. Have a good night. Good night, Wes. And then the raid alert should be change videos. Should be the 3rd. And that should go. Right? And then yeah. Subscriber shouldn't have any variation settings, right? We turned it all off. Okay, wait. So if we save, what if we try and... No, I don't want to report it. I want to, like, test it. But every time you test a stupid subscriber event, it, like, doesn't work. See, why? Why? Settings. Use the entire screen for emotes. Yeah, that's not what I want. I want this. Alerts. Positioning and size. Should be that. Right? So then... it should be... because, like, the follower does the whole screen, right? Yeah. Okay. So then why doesn't the subscriber do that? Like, why? Settings for the subscriber event should be like the same thing, right? And then text settings, advanced. I hate this so much. I hate this so much. Nothing ever works. Why bother? Why bother? 30, 90, pulse. So this one, text settings, advanced, 90. I don't know. I don't know. Good night, Brian. Thank you, thank you. I didn't even see the scan. Oh well. Oh well. I even saw that one too. Hey lady, can we do some triggers? Yeah, go right ahead. Have fun. Enjoy. Do your triggers. Let's see. Advanced. Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah, it also does a small one. So I don't know. Let's do some triggers, friends. Yes, yes, I'd love to hear Ellie do some triggers. But yeah, I don't know. No say. It just hates me, and I'll do it again later, or whatever. Oh yeah, we gotta kill this guy, right? Snip, snip, snip. That's my trigger. Okay. I rate it a 2. A 2. I like pops. My lips are too dry for that. But yes. So you see, he would have been a very A very profound old man indeed. To suspect that every night, just at 12, I looked in upon him while he slept. Thank you, Cheetah. Until the 8th night, I was more than usually cautious in opening the door. A watch's minute hand moves more quickly than did mine. Never before, that night, had I felt the extent of my own powers, of my sagacity. I could scarcely contain my feelings of triumph. To think that there I was, opening the door, little by little, and he not even to dream of my secret deeds or thoughts. I fairly chuckled at the idea, and perhaps he heard me, for he moved on the bed suddenly, as if startled. Now, you may think that I drew back, but no. Thank you, Hydra. Thank you, Hydra. I have to get going now, though. Good night, Yar. Thank you for stopping by, my dear. Juice. Juice. But his room was as black as pitch, with a thick darkness, for the shutters were close fastened, through fear of robbers. And so I knew that he could not see the opening of the door, and I kept pushing it on steadily, steadily. Hearing me to talk. So amazing. Excuse me. Meant reading. Yes, I definitely didn't do this. I am merely reading a story. It is not I. It was not I who made their way into this old man's room. But Poe. At least the character from Poe would definitely know me. I would never. Probably. I had my head in and was about to open the lantern when my thumb slipped upon the tin fastening, and the old man sprang up in bed, crying out, "Who's there?" I kept quite still and said nothing. For a whole hour I did not move a muscle. You would never, probably. Exactly, Allie. I would never. Probably. Not to any of you, anyway. For a whole hour, I did not move a muscle, and in the meantime, I did not hear him lie down. He was still sitting up in the bed, listening, just as I have done, night after night, hearkening to the death watches in the wall. What, Cheetah? I don't know, I have a hard time believing that. I don't know what you're talking about, Derpy. I don't know what you're talking about, Derpy. I'm already purple, Zog. Did you want me to be a different color? I can't refund it, but I can change a different color. I have red, or I have back to blue. Either fleshy blue or not fleshy blue. Blue. Skin tone color or white. We have this one. Not fleshy. Okay. Yo, hello. Alezingo. Welcome, welcome. Okay. How do I get back? I don't think I actually reset my... Uh-oh. Yeah. I recently changed this, so let me... how do I... Can I reset it? Let's see. Mesh reset. Uh-oh. Nope, nope, nope. Not what I wanted. How do I do that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I messed up. I messed up. Sorry. I'm sorry. You good? Yeah, I'm okay. I just messed up a mesh setting. So now my colors are not quite correct. But, let's see. How about we do that? Is that better? It's not blue, but I'm white again. Let's see. Let's see if I do. So I don't know. I'll fix it later. I miss the ponytail. I know. Presently I heard a slight groan, and I knew it was the groan of mortal terror. It was not a groan of pain or grief. Oh no. It was the low stifled sound that arises from the bottom of the soul when overcharged with awe. I knew the sound. I knew the sound well. Many a night, just at midnight, when all the world slept, it has welled up from my own bosom, deepening with its dreadful echo. The terrors that distracted me, I say, I knew it well. I knew that old man. I knew what the old man felt, and I pitied him. Although I chuckled at heart, I knew that he had been lying awake ever since the first slight noise. When he had turned in the bed, his fears had been ever since growing upon him. The default hair is the braided hair. Sorry, Zog. His fears had been ever since growing upon him. He had been trying to fancy them causeless, but could not. He had been saying to himself, "It's nothing but the wind in the chimney. It's only a mouse crossing the floor. Or it is merely a cricket that has made a single chirp." Yes, he has been trying to comfort himself with all those suppositions, but he found all in vain. All in vain. Because death, in approaching him, had stalked with his black shadow before him and enveloped the victim, and it was the mournful influence of the unperceived shadow that caused him to feel, although he neither saw nor heard, to feel the presence of my head within the room. How do you take the thingy off? Which one? Because right, I would have to courtesy cover thing. Oh, the modesty cover. I would have to put it on a thing. I have it. I just don't have it. Give me just a second. there's that for you, and then modesty cover. Let's see. When I had waited a long time, very patiently, without hearing him lie down, I resolved to open a very, very little crevice in the lantern. So I opened it. You cannot imagine how stealthily, until at length a dim ray, like the thread of the spider, shot from out the crevice and fell upon the vulture eye. If only we had this. You do, it's excuse me. It's excuse me. Let me see. Where is it? I had it. Does it take it away? Did it turn it off? No, it's there. Let's see. Thank you. Let's see. Here you go, Cheetah. Look pretty with that hairstyle. Thank you, Devil. Thank you, thank you. It was open. Wide open. And I grew furious as I gazed upon it. I saw it with perfect distinctness. A dull, thank you, Zoc, a dull blue with a hideous veil over it that chilled the very marrow in my bones. But I could see nothing else of the old man's face or person, for I had directed the ray, as if by instinct, precisely upon the damned spot. And now I have not told you that what you mistake for madness is but over acuteness of the senses. Now, I will say, I go to sleep now. I'll still be in stream, so you can make me go to sleep. I'm so sorry, little devil, that I'm slower than usual. But, good night, my little devil. Good night. Thank you for being here, my dear. It was nice to see you again. I need more points, but I will redeem next time. No worries, Cheetah. Hello? Aliana on the phone. Hello. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Thank you for the follow, my dear. And now I have not told you. Thank you, Aliana. Pets for me, please. Pet. And now have I not told you that what you mistake for madness is but over acuteness of the senses? Now I say, there came to my ears a low, dull, quick sound, such as a watch makes when enveloped in cotton. I knew that sound well, too. It was the beating of the old man's heart. It increased my fury, as the beating of a drum stimulates the soldier into courage. I spoil you? I try, but I do get distracted easily. But yet, But even yet I refrained and kept still. I scarcely breathed. I held the lantern motionless. I tried how steadily I could maintain the ray upon the eye. Meantime the hellish tattoo of the heart increased. It grew quicker and quicker, and louder every instant. What's going on in the book? Are we killing this dude? Yes. At some point. The old man's terror must have been extreme. It grew louder, I say louder every moment. Do you mark me well? I have told you that I am nervous, so I am. And now, at the dead hour of the night, amid the dreadful silence of that old house, so strange a noise as this excited me to uncontrollable terror. Yet, for some minutes longer, I refrained and stood still. But the beating grew louder. I thought the heart must burst. And now a new anxiety seized me. The sound would be heard by a neighbor. The old man's hour had come. With a loud yell, I threw open the lantern and leaped into the room. He shrieked once, once only. In an instant, I dragged him to the floor and pulled the heavy bed over him. Then I smiled gaily to find the deed so far done. But for many minutes, the heart beat on with muffled sound. This, however, did not vex me. It would not be heard through the wall. At length it ceased. The old man was dead. I removed the bed and examined the corpse. Yes, he was stone dead. I removed the bed. Oopsie, wait, I already said that. I placed my hand upon the heart and held it there many minutes. There was no pulsation. He was stone dead. His eye would trouble me no more. If still you think me mad, you will think so no longer when I describe the wise precautions I took for the concealment of the body. The night waned, and I worked hastily, but in silence. First of all, I dismembered the corpse. I cut off the head, and the arms, and the legs. I then took up 3 planks from the flooring of the chamber and deposited all between the scantlings. I then replaced the boards so cleverly, so cunningly, that no human eye, not even his, could have detected anything wrong. Which, if he had cataracts, of course he couldn't detect it. There was nothing to wash out, no stain of any kind, no blood spot, whatever. I had been too wary for that. A tub had caught all. Ha ha. Wait a second, is this the beating heart? Oh yes, it's Telltale Heart, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, I came back to you killing people. I don't kill people. I am not retelling anything that I allegedly have done. I am merely reading Poe, Edgar Allan Poe. There is no... Thank you, Kusarigama. There is nothing linking me to this crime. Alleged crime. When I had made an end of these labors, it was 4 o'clock, still dark as midnight. As the bell sounded the hour, there came a knocking at the street door. I went down to open it with a light heart, for what had I now to fear? There entered 3 men who introduced themselves with perfect suavity as officers of the police. A shriek had been heard by a neighbor during the night. Suspicion of foul play had been aroused. Information had been lodged at the police office, and they, the officers, had been deputed to search the premises. Deputed? No witness. None. It's all alleged. I smiled, for what had I to fear? I bade the gentleman welcome. The shriek, I said, was my own. In a dream, the old man I mentioned was absent in the country. I took my visitors all over the house. I bade them search well. I led them at length to his chamber. I showed them his treasures, secure, undisturbed. In the enthusiasm of my confidence, I brought chairs into the room and desired them here to rest from their fatigues, while I myself, in the wild audacity of my perfect triumph, placed my own seat upon the very spot beneath which reposed the corpse of the victim. Now I need to be able to tell the legend star. The legend later? Oh, nope. 10 million words in this book. Yeah, and when they're interrupted, it takes even longer, doesn't it, Zog? The officers were satisfied. My manner had convinced them. I was singularly at ease. They sat, and while I answered cheerily, they chatted of familiar things. But ere long I felt myself getting pale and wished them gone. My head ached, and I fancied a ringing in my ears. But still they sat and chatted. I read. The ringing became more distinct. It continued and became more distinct. I talked more freely to get rid of the feeling, but it continued and gained definitiveness until at length I found that the noise was not within my ears. No doubt I now grew very pale, but I talked more fluently and with a heightened voice, yet the sound increased. And what could I do? It was low. It was a low, dull, quick sound, much such a sound as a watch makes when enveloped in cotton. I gasped for breath, and yet the officers heard it not. I talked more quickly, more vehemently, but the noise steadily increased. Hello, Condorcito. Hello, hello. And what could I do? Let's see, increased. I arose and argued about trifles in a high key and with violent gesticulations, but the noise steadily increased. Why would they not be gone? I paced the floor, to and fro, with heavy strides as if excited to fury by the observations of the men, but the noise steadily increased. Oh God, what could I do? I foamed, I raved, I swore. I swung the chair upon which I had been sitting and grated it upon the boards, but the noise arose over all and continually increased. It grew louder, louder, louder. And still the men chatted pleasantly and smiled. Was it possibly they heard not? Almighty God, no, no. They heard, they suspected, they knew. They were making a mockery of my horror. This I thought, and this I think. But anything was better than this agony. Anything was more tolerable than derision. I could bear those hypocritical smiles no longer. I felt I must scream or die. And now, again, hark, louder, 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 louder. Villains, I shriek, disassemble no more. I admit the deed. Tear up the planks here. Here, it is the beginning. It is the beating of his hideous heart. Good night, Dark. Is that the page? It's stuck. And yes, that's the end of that. Sorry that took so long. Sorry. Earwups. Thank you, Either. Of course, Allie. I appreciate you. That was one of... I remembered it being more heartbeaty, I guess, instead of just louder. But it has been since, like... I remember, I think I read it in, like, 7th grade? Maybe? Maybe? Let's see, Modesty... Was it red? No. Was it purple? Yeah, okay. So, yeah. How are you, Red? So, ear rubs for storm. The segment about the heartbeat leaves an impression. I think that's the crow that you're thinking of with the loud heartbeat. Oh, maybe. Maybe I'm conflating the two of them together. They're both about the same. Just wanted to let you know I got a love ending with Dasha. Which one's Dasha again? Dasha. Dasha. Is she a window? Masama. Ooh. Yes. Does she crush you? Does she break you in half, bend you over her knee, and break your spine? Does she crush your head between her muscly thighs? Or there might have been a different one. Have you read The Crow at some point? Oh, I'll have you read The Crow at some point. Yeah, I think I read it, because that one's the poem, right? Or is that one different? Am I thinking of The Raven? Who knows? She's kind of shy, but she wanted to kiss and then lifted me. Oh, yes. I just want someone to bench press me, okay? Or deadlift me. Oh yeah, The Raven. Yeah. Muscle mommy or wimpy MILF? I don't know about wimpy. I'm not a muscle mommy. I can definitely bench press you. Please do. Please do. I asked Wes if he could, and he was like, I don't know. Because I was like, oh, you must be like strong. Muscles, big macho. She's scaring me. I just want you to bench press me. Is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask, Kaisa? There's no need to be afraid. No need to be afraid at all. My max, I think, is 205. If you're under that, yes, I am. I would hope at my 5-foot stature that I would be under 205. bet I can bench press Mina. Yes. What would that be? There's no cute alliteration for that. But we'll just have a bench press ASMR where everybody bench presses me. Which is ironic because I don't like being lifted off the floor. What's that in kilograms? Quite a bit, actually. $92, $93 kilograms. Ayo, we got a spray bomb. I don't. I should though. Calm down, woman. What? What am I in kilograms? I got under 150. I got under 68 kilos. Thank you, Hydra. Hydra's keeping me on track. It worked. It did. Stop. What? I'm working. I'm working. I'm doing it. I'm working on it. I'm gonna eat it. But then we had a birthday party and sweets are my weakness. I think I'm still under 150, but I think only just. Not my nubs. I will eat them. And I think she was saying she was 90 kilograms of hype. That's why I said it would be really bad. I would hope I'm not. 150 pounds or kilograms. I'm 150 kilos. 5 foot, 150 kilos. What would that be? 330 pounds. Not to disparage anybody who is, but I already have enough troubles with my body, especially my hips. I would not be able to. I would not be able to move. I can barely move as is. So small. I am. I'm small as in short stature. I think I'm supposed to be closer to, I think BMI wise I'm supposed to be 105 pounds, which is like not gonna happen. But I think I'm supposed to try and aim for 120. And I haven't been 120 in like a decade. I don't know what my max bench press is, but I can say that I can carry 180 pound, 8 foot tall, 3 foot wide door and jam up 3 flights of stairs and down the hallway to its destination several times. That's big. Like, I guess that's a standard door size, but that's big. Do you want to replace our doors? We have like those hollow doors and they're shit. They're absolute crap. Because I don't know, but my child has put a hole in 2 doors or 3, 2 or 3 doors because of the stoppers. Oopsie, that was loud. You can book me to fix your doors for about $2 billion per door. You think I have money? Oopsie, 6'8". The 8-foot doors are for high ceiling. Oh. I think our front door Is it 8 feet? I knew there was like a 9-foot option and I don't remember if that's ours. Hello, Flower, how are you? Callie beside me sleeping. She's a cute cat. Twig's asleep in the other room. Aw, how are you today? I'll fix your doors for free. Let me get some doors and measurements for your doors. I have no idea. I just know that they're hollow. Except for our garage door. It's a fire door, so it slams. Has it taken me out a couple of times? Oh, absolutely. What kind of comfort do you need, Zog? The biggest door I dealt with was 10 foot tall, 5 foot wide. 5 feet wide? Is that like a barn? Like a garage? What would that... That's not a garage. That'd be way too small. Garage standard is 20 min. Fire door if house is modernized. I have no idea. It is modernized. It's a newer build. I'm good. How are you? Are you also almond? Also almond, the squirrel outside of me, I like feeding unsalted almonds too. He keeps eating out of my hand. It's cute. That's not good though, Flower. You shouldn't be feeding squirrels. You shouldn't be feeding squirrels. I know it's not good, but he likes it. Our neighbor, when we were living in our townhouse, had fed the squirrels, and it was very evident. Very evident. They would climb on the what's it called? Screen in their door. Although my in-laws, my mother and father-in-law, they have started feeding the deer by them, and they know better. They know better than to be feeding the deer. But yeah, it was a dude's personal house that owned a multi-billion-dollar house out in the super fancy area in town. Dude had a 4 foot wide, 10 foot tall, 90 min fire rated lead door for his wine cellar. Holy. Do you use Apple Music? I don't. Is that like iTunes? Oh, my bad. So does that mean that wild birds that grab the almonds and the chipmunks is not a good idea? Probably not. You really shouldn't be feeding wild animals. Business, not house. Oh, okay. That's still ridiculous. My bad. It's okay. It's okay. People do it. It's just not good for them to be not fearful of people. I don't do it all the time though. It's okay. I'm not judging you. Sorry if it sounded judgy. It's just one of those you probably shouldn't. Wild animals should be wild, but people do it. People do it. Like I said, my mother and father-in-law have been imagine mentioning iTunes. What? It's still somewhat relevant, right? You're wise, I appreciate the advice. So I do getting ants addicted to nicotine. Yeah, my in-laws have been feeding the, what is it? Like biscuits, are they deer biscuits? I feel like they're horse biscuits or something like that. They get it from
one of the hunting things, I don't know, but they've been feeding the deer, and the deer have been coming up on their patios and have no sense of like human danger, which is, that's not good. That's not good. And they've been having bears. There've been bears that have been hanging out. One of them was just hanging out in the tree, like right off of their deck. Deer biscuits, yes, okay. And so then they're like, oh, here, and then they like give them to like their grandkids. I was like, don't teach my child that you're supposed to feed the deer. I think it's because they're moving soon, so they're like, fuck it, who cares? The USDA's Don't Feed the Wildlife campaign has joined the chat. Senbei? Senbei? Senbei wa nani? I got yelled at by my cat for waking her. She was like, "Meow." I said sorry as she went back to sleep. She would get along with our orange guy. He goes, "Meow." He gets really upset when we wake him. iTunes has never been relevant. Well, you know what? I had to download it in order to install shit on my iPhone. Okay? So, and I don't use an iPhone. Like, I use it for tracking. That is its sole purpose. Senbei was the rice cracker for feeding deer. Oh, yeah. I don't think they're rice crackers. They're more like actual biscuits in America. But what deer? The deer, the shika in Japan, the ones that bow, have no fear of people. And I can't say Nara Park. I can't say that that's necessarily good. But Zog, are you still here? Which year? 2009. iTunes is how I get all my downloaded music to my iPod and iPhone 3G back then. iTunes didn't verify if you bought it or not. The phone? Oh, I have no idea. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was asking you what kind of comfort you'd wanted. Because I was doing lap pillow for dark, so I figured I may as well continue to do the lap pillow stuff and then move on to Vissa's good boys, because Viss has been a good boy. Viss is always a good boy. Video I saw of a dude getting ants addicted to nicotine. iTunes was the shit. Deer biscuits, yes. I have a bunch of music, and by a bunch I mean like 3 albums on iTunes. And I don't know how to get, I don't know how to get it off, but I used like gift cards and bought music once upon a time ago, and I don't think I have access to that. I don't think I have access to it because it was like, hey, you only get to you only get like iTunes on like 2 devices before we make you pay for it again. And I'm like, thanks, Apple. Can I change it to Bad Boys, actually? Of course, Viss. You're okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess that would have been early on. You can install iTunes on your request device reset and then download the music. Oh, I feel like I've done that before, and then it was like, you can't do that anymore. Maybe. I don't use it anymore anyways. The only reason I had to get iTunes was in order to load a model onto the phone, but I don't do mobile stuff, really. So there's like no point in, me doing that. Come back, and I smell skunk. Smell outside. Ooh. Yeah, you don't want to mess with skunks. They make very cute noises. They're very floofy. They are very bad at seeing. And I think hearing and smelling too. I think they're pretty useless. Didn't you see that I said iPhone 3G, not iPhone 2 or iPhone, but iPhone 3G. 3G. How long ago was 3G again? I don't know. I have an iPhone 10, an X, or I don't know what it is. If you have a backup of the file somewhere, you can play them anyways. But more to the point, except for the oldest iTunes stuff, there's no encryption, so the files can be played without iTunes. Not that it matters. It's like Breaking Benjamin's Phobia album. That was 2008. I would have been 8 years old, right? I can math. I can math. Take you on. It's time for bed. Time for bed. 17 years ago, I'm old. I know, me too. I was 3 when it came out then. It'll be okay, Zog. Good job, Zog. Pat, pat, pat. Guys, I need sleep. Go to bed, guys. Go to bed. Go to bed, Zog. Go to bed, guys. It's time to sleep. Green is my favorite color. Enjoy your green one. Can I have a happy birthday for Thursday? In case I don't see you. Yeah, I don't stream on Thursdays. But yeah, you should also put your birthday in. It's exclamation point birthday add. And then it is month, day. Month, / day. Make me feel, dare I say it, old. I did add it. Oh, okay. Well, happy birthday, Zog. Ah, okay. So it's the day after my brother-in-law's. That should be pretty easy to remember. Except I won't. I don't remember a lot of things. Happy birthday from all of us to you. I don't actually know the lyrics to this song, but the birthday song is still not in public domain, so I'm not gonna sing a happy birthday song. My birthday remains mysterious. Yes. So does mine. What year was I born? Who knows? 2000. Imagine. You know how nice that would be, though, to remember your birthday that way? Like how old you are. Not that mine's hard to remember. Because it's also a round number. But it would be 95. Yeah. So you got your dirty 30 this year. My sister turned 30, so that means the youngest of the kiddos in my family has reached 30. But you should rest, Dog. Happy birthday, my dear. I'll be here on Wednesday and Friday, probably. Sorry, tonight's a little, foggy-headed. It's been a day. It's been a lifetime. It's been a whatever. And the muscle relaxer has worked. Thank you, Hydra. And I'll get that care package in just a minute. You're fine, man. Let's see. This one. And this one. And this one. This one. Fizz. What a bad boy. Such a bad boy. What a bad boy, Fizz. So bad. Can't believe you're such a bad boy. Thank you for being a bad boy. such a bad boy. I can't believe what a bad boy you are. Discuss. Bad boy, Fizz. Such a bad boy. Can't believe it. Thank you, Vaca. Vaca. Gracias. But Fizz, I can't believe you're such a bad boy. What a bad boy. Fizz. Can't believe it. Bad boy. Such a bad boy. Fizz. Such a bad boy. Thank you for being a good boy, Fizz. Such a good boy. Except for when you're bad. Bad boy. Good night, Fizz. Kusarigama. I can't believe it. Why would you do such a thing? Kusarigama. Can't believe it. Disc. Thank you, Fizz. For being such a bad boy. Because reverb made it funny. I need to work out. I think maybe I need to turn off the gain when I do that, because you can hear every little tiny shift in my chair. And I swear my chair is not that creaky, but it for sure is when I do that. But I hope that was okay, Fizz. I just can't believe you're such a bad boy. I'm not mad. And I'm not disappointed. But perhaps better life choices should be made. I technically have a lean forward. Thank you, Falcon, for the sub, my dear. I'm really upset that the stupid alert doesn't work. That's so dumb. Thank you, my dear. Thank you for the sub. Let's see. We're only over by 2.25. That's not too bad, I guess. But did those comforts work earlier, Zog? I've been quite accommodating. Don't even have my modesty cover on. And yet, here we are. Thank you, Kusarigama. And I hope you're doing well, Falcon. Falcon. Let me see. Oops. Let's see. Falcon. Thank you. Thank you, Kyrie. Thank you. Yeah, I do have a lean forward, huh? And And it actually looks pretty good. I feel like a lot of times the lean forwards always just look like the model just breaks. Or it's just like, here, look, dangly booba. And it's like, okay, cool, but... Also, did you guys know we can get rid of the sleeves? Hips. It does seem a little unbalanced, however, without the... And you see the hip. That hip sway. What a hip sway. I feel like you haven't had tits thrown at you in a while. Well, I appreciate it. I always love tits. Hips. I know, right? Hips. Hippie hips. One of these days I will fix that animation. In my copious amounts of free time. Okie dokie, artichokes. Let's see. I know someone was doing like the thigh rubbies, and I could technically do that now that I have that quick release thing, but I don't know how well that would work. I'm very clumsy. I can barely like do rubbies with my hands, you know? Just not. I feel like rubbing with my thighs would just be too much, right? Just too much. I should commission you for a bonk emote. I know I need to do it. There's a lot that I need to do for emotes, but once kiddo goes back to school, they go back to school in like 2 weeks, I think. So if I hang out too low, it doesn't look like I'm wearing anything. And my little tablet that has the what's it? The Stream Deck. The battery just died. Yes, unlock. Okay. But I need that Stream Deck so I can put back a present for a present. Yeah. I am looking forward to, I have something in the works for someone, and I'm really excited. They said that they're almost done with it. I'm very, very excited for it. Hello? Fako? See? Hello? What? Me who had just like day. Yes, my hips are fucking sore. Yeah. Yes. But thank you again, Falcon, for the sub. I really do appreciate it. I'm sorry it didn't like do a stupid alert. I don't know what's broken. I'm gonna work on it. But I do greatly appreciate you being here and everything. My app didn't want me to connect to the chat after I subbed. Yeah, Twitch mobile is awful. It's fucking awful. Falcon. Okay. Let's see. Cork tappies. I had them like right here. Here they are. Okay, cool. Scuff, yeah, right. It's always happening. I feel bad. My scuff transferred to another person, and I was trying to help, but I think I just made things worse. I gotta force stop the app. Oh no. I'm sorry, my dear. Sorry, give me just a second. Oh god. I don't have nails, so it's not gonna sound as nice. E. found that trying to deal with Twitch Mobile, especially in chat, there was like a full 2 months I was hanging out in people's chats and I couldn't either type to them and or couldn't use any channel point redeems. Just would not work. It got better, but maybe it hasn't. The last few streams I've been watching on desktop, but yeah, we're just listening in. I do a lot of just lurking in people's streams. And then I know I usually do bedtime story and all that, but I don't think I have it in me tonight to do that. I'm sorry. But I'll try to make up for it on Wednesday, okay? Because I think the muscle relaxer has won. I grow fond of this cozy atmosphere of your stream. I think you deserve a lot more viewers and love. Thank you. Thank you, my dear. I actually have a fair bit. I do know that there's something going around that people are saying, oh no, viewership is down because X, Y, and Z. So it could be that. But I have been quite fortunate. I feel like a lot of my growth, especially early on, has been because of luck. And maybe that's just, what's it? Imposter syndrome. Saying, hey, you got all of this because you were lucky. And that isn't to say I don't try hard. But I appreciate it. Fakon. I appreciate it. Fakon. I need to make it sound better than... because I feel like I'm calling you something rude, and I don't mean to do that. But sometimes I put the emphasis on the wrong syllable. I'm just not good at speaking. That was kind of one of the driving factors of streaming, was to get better at speaking. And being social. I'm very not good at that. Or I'm okay at it, but I'm just a weirdo, I guess. I don't know how to talk to people who aren't equally weird. But if I'm with other weirdos, I could talk for hours. The fact in my name tag doesn't help at all, right? Ah, it's fac on. Is that like K on? It's fac on. Jeez. I don't know. My brain is clearly mush tonight. Fact. But I do appreciate you all being here and sticking with me. Allie's been here forever. And Kyrie's been here since before forever. Maybe not necessarily here, but around for longer than forever. And Silicon has been around for even longer than the foreverest of forever. I wish I was here sooner, but I'm glad I'm here. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're here too, Fizz. I appreciate everyone, you know. I know Nessie has been around for a while. They lurk. I'm happy that they do. Neo, hello. Hello, Neo. Welcome, my dear. How are you today? Thank you for the raid. I'm really glad that none of my alerts work, because why would they work? Oh, God. But welcome, Neo. What did it say you're doing? Roblox? How was Roblox? Neo is a variety streamer. They are very enjoyable to lurk in their streams or chat with. They're a very good chatter too. Highly recommend you give them a check out. If you need to raid and run, you and your raiders need to raid and run, by all means, please do not feel obligated to stay. We are half an hour over our usual, and we're probably going to be wrapping up soon. I just wanted to do a few more cork tappies for J-Man. I don't even know if he's still around, but I hope you're doing well, Neo. Thank you for the raid. It was chaotic Roblox, but I had fun. Hey, as long as you had fun. I feel like Roblox, I've not played it, but it does seem like it is either cozy or chaotic, or sometimes both. But I appreciate you. I very much do. You should get some rest, hydrate, go to the restroom, get something to eat. Thank you for being here. I want to have nails again. I'm trying not to put nails back on because Ren would be upset. And so I'm trying. But it just sounds better. It just sounds better with tappies. And they look nice, and you feel kind of special to have nice looking nails. But I worry that if I put on more nails, my actual fingernails would just fall off. They're like, I'm so tired of you doing stuff to me. And it's been actually a while since I've done it. A couple months at least, right? Something like that. I don't know. But let's see, who should we raid tonight? Who's in? Who's here? I need to refresh Twitch before I go and raid somebody who's not actually around. Wish is making music. Emmy Enchanted. It's been a while since we've raided Jay. He is always super, super comfy. Or Wellness. Thank you for the stream, of course. Thank you for being here, Ellie. I do appreciate it. Ellie and Zon. Neo for the raid, Fizz, Facon, Kusarigama, Kairi, Hydra, my dear. I appreciate you all. Derby, Little Mon, who often is lurking, but I think they're probably, I wouldn't be surprised if they were working on 3D model stuff. Thank you for the stream, Minari, of course. Thank you, Fizz. I'll try to be better on Wednesday. A little bit more put together. Is Fuji still doing stuff? Well, I think we raided Fuji last night, right? Lunality, Convoy. Let's go to Jay. Jay is always very, very cozy. Very, very. Thank you for stream, of course. Thank you, Fakol. Thank you, Little Mon. And you guessed right. I'm excited to see the end results for the 3D model stuff. When I'm done paying off some of my debts, I will commission you for a 3. I just love how expressive you make your models. That's not like my favorite part about Little Monster number 3 streams, is that their avatar just has like this different kind of realness, and it's so cozy, so comforting. And maybe it's because their voice is so cozy and comforting too, but it just feels real. They feel real. That's adult life, am I right? Right? My children are like, I want to be a big kid, and it's like, no, stop. You don't want to be an adult. You do not want to be an adult. My child had a birthday. We had a birthday party this weekend. That's why I've been so drained and tired. But yeah, they're like, I'm not a little kid. And it's like, yes, you are. You're a child. Enjoy being a child. So let's raid Jay. Thank you all for being here. I genuinely appreciate it. You all are a nice pick-me-up when I am feeling off. I really, truly do appreciate talking to you all. I wish I was a kid once more. I just wish I could nap. You know? Except I don't actually sleep. I've been so, like, anxious, scatterbrained, hyper-fixated, whatever, that it's like, and I think it's the pain. If I'm gonna be in pain lying down, I may as well be in pain sitting up getting things done. I think I was up till like 3 last night again. J.D. Cooper. Anyways. I wish I was better at talking, mostly lurk. Say something every now and then. I don't think that you need to worry about it, Fizz. I appreciate you being here. You know? I really do. If you want to talk more, you are welcome to talk more. I am not judging you for lurking. It's kind of my main mode of transportation when it comes to me and dealing with other people's streams too. Is I'll say hi and then just watch or listen in. Anyways, good night, my dears. Have a good one. Rest well. You too, Feckled. Have a good night.